nature can really help your mental health, or not getting enough of nature can hinder your mental health. But how? What does it do? Well, from personal experience, I know that getting outdoors, even in my very urban garden without a lot of plants, is so much more beneficial to my mental health. It's all about being perfectly imperfect. And as you can see, washing behind me, busyness. But actually, the beautiful thing about getting outdoors is that space to create that world that's bigger than us is so powerful. But also, climate change can really negatively impact our mental health. It's said to cause stress, anxiety, and also more climate disasters obviously will have an impact on our mental health. That's why it's really important for us as humans to nurture our own mental health by trying to get outdoors more, or encouraging others to get outdoors and connect with nature. And I'm not an outdoorsy person by trade, but actually just those moments outdoors can help to reduce isolation, alleviate stress, especially when you're online a lot, or you spend a lot of time indoors. Breathing in that fresh air. But again, on the counter, that's why climate change can negatively impact our fresh air with rising pollution levels, air pollution and whatnot, because then when we are outdoors, we're not actually breathing in that fresh air. So if you're lucky enough to live near some green space, we really do need to try and protect those green spaces in our world and actually really nurture ourselves. But as I say, it's about being perfectly imperfect. So even if you find grounding, so take off your shoes, even if it's like me on my fake grass outside or on the cement outside, just standing barefoot, you can ground yourself. Ideally, if you have real grass, or like me, a local community allotment, just getting outdoors. Also learning new skills like gardening skills. I'm not a natural gardener, but just going to my community allotment and just seeing what they do is really interesting, and it helps us to help take our mind away from ourselves and to nurture something else, whether it be plants, the earth, this World Earth Day, which we all need to be mindful and nurture more, but our own minds as well. But actually, by nurturing our own mind, sometimes it's doing things outside of ourselves that can really benefit us. So it's not a negative approach with just saying, oh, it's all doom and gloom with climate change. It's actually about taking action and actually thinking, how can we protect our environment? How can we reduce waste? How can we reduce fast fashion? Like clothes swapping is really powerful, for example. Or how can we reduce the amount we use? We all need to save money at the moment with the cost of living crisis. So how can we reduce that? How can we share things more? And it creates more community spirit too, and connection. Not only does it protect the planet and the earth and help those, it actually helps ourselves too. So I'd love to know what you're doing this World Earth Day and what you like to do to help protect your environment. And as I say, it's about being perfectly imperfect. I am not perfect by any stretch, but it's about those little things each day. For me, going vegan and plant-based was partly to protect animals, but also in terms of the environment, and that's my personal choice. But I'd love to know what your choice is and what you do to make your little bit, even if it's that one more plant-based meal, or just switching from buying fast fashion to shopping at a charity shop. Whatever it is, those little things together as a community, we can help boost our own mental health, but also importantly really save our planet.